Okay, everyone, welcome to Kitsune Talk, the very first episode. And
Woo!
Woo! Okay, that's a fucking shit intro. We'll make a new one next time. Alright, so today with me, my name is Lester. I watch anime because everyone does, and it's a wonderful thing. And next we have Moto. Introduce yourself.
I watched what? Right. My name is Moto. I'm currently Asian. Yes.
You are currently Asian, yes.
You are
that's good.
currently Asian.
Yes, and boobies. Yes.
Okay,
very nice.
okay, and boobies. Alright, next up we got Lincoln.
What's up?
Oh, good
Oh,
introduction.
Right. I'm supposed to. I like hookers and prostitutes.
Well,
not,
this is
not at the same time, because that's weird.
okay, because this is gonna be a good podcast. I can tell already. And next we've got Henry over there.
Yeah, the most normal person out of them all.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because he's white.
Oh,
White guys.
the white guy.
I like
okay.
McDonald's. White people.
Okay, so
This is
basically,
the longest intro I have ever done.
well, no,
Even though
shit.
it's my
Well, you're
shit.
not helping me in this corner, alright?
Okay. So basically, what we're gonna do first of all, we're
son of
gonna
a piss off, you dear.
Lincoln. Please.
My bad.
Okay, so firstly, we're gonna have a group discussion about two anime that I think we all have pretty strong feelings about, and then after that, it's just gonna be,
Kachawame-sama.
and then after that, we're just gonna have our own individual thing, and then we're gonna have a discussion. So basically, the first thing I want to talk about is Log Horizon.
Wait,
Log
that's that the one which is like Sword Art Online, isn't it?
Yeah.
The one I personally like it a lot more than Sword Art Online, just from the first episode. But
Why would you say that?
No. Shit.
because you look at the first episode of Sword Art Online, the first episode was fast, but then from that, where does it go?
Good
It's
point.
it's fucking long as shit.
Well, we're supposed to watch more than one episode.
Yeah, but that's for me, based off the first episode, it was a lot more. There was a lot more story for it compared to Sword Art.
And it seems to jump into the universe a bit quicker, so you
Yeah.
can actually get into it much better.
Like, the only problem for me for Log Horizon is that they didn't introduce anything towards how the game worked, like Sword Art Online did.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you.
where it even came from anyway.
Like, with Sword Art Online, they had the nerve gear,
That nigga
which
had
you
that.
which you had to put on, and then you go into the game. With this, it was pretty much like you wake up, you're in the game.
Yeah, I was a bit confused with that.
But honestly, for me, I preferred it like that for me, because
So,
you can introduce it later.
It's from the same people, yeah?
Let me check.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it's written by the same
Because if it isn't, then we're
person.
just
No,
completely
it's not,
reviewing
it's
it
not
for
made
no
by the
reason.
same people.
So it's kind of like...
What's the word
what's-
for people who have like a lot of ideas, ideologies, or some shit?
Ideologist.
No, that's
No,
just a word, just to let you know.
Log Horizon was made by State Light, which was the same people who made Fairy Tail.
Okay,
Yeah.
No
You
wonder
can
it's so
kind of
shit.
tell that from the art style.
Yeah,
true.
but this is
But it has a lot of similarities then, yeah.
it's got a lot of similarities. But this is the thing. I think it's actually was it made like, because I know it's a manga as well. What I want to know is it made before Sword Art Online in the manga?
Oh,
'Cause-
I thought you said mango. Fuck.
Why would mango have anything to do with this?
Right, mangas
I
are
know.
nice.
They're delicious, okay?
They're absolutely.
Manga, mango. Yeah. Huh?
Good job, Moto. Good job, Moto.
Yes. I get
Well,
eight.
Alright, but story-wise, it seems a lot more in-depth and...
Yeah,
But you can easily get into the character relationships that are already there.
yeah.
Such as the mage already has that sort of stuff, and you already have the problem, which is the main character's like past, like party sort of past.
Yeah, which is really good.
So-
but
Yeah, you definitely have a good starting point in story-wise, anyway.
yeah, I like the fact that there was already a story to begin with, if you get what I mean. He already had something to work off. Like, do you remember when he went to the to the guild or whatever?
Yeah.
To one of his friends, and basically everyone knew him, and apparently he's like a legendary strategist and all that.
Yeah.
What
But-
the shit?
I
But
just love how
yeah,
we're like the ones which are into this, and it's like, yeah, we can do this. And then these two are playing LOL and COD, and you're just like, what?
I am. I don't know.
yeah, but
Like,
that's
do
the
not
thing.
question the
That's the
amount
thing.
of-
Lincoln didn't really watch this. He watched half of it.
No. Yes, but look, the part I did watch, right?
Okay, from the part that you did watch, what are your opinions on it? Like,
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
what are your
what
thoughts?
Lester said, it was really what is it? It badly started off. Like I had no idea what's going on. Why are they there? You know, it starts off with them fighting, right?
yeah.
Randomly they wake up. Why are they waking up why did they wake up from a game? Were they asleep in the game? Like it just made no sense. There was no, you know, what is it? Linearity to it. I don't know what the
Yeah.
word is, but
Yeah.
basically there was no real structure. And then it shows all these other it starts introducing all these characters when it's barely, you know, introduced its main character. I have honestly had no idea what was going on. I had no, you know, with animes they start off a lot of the time it starts off with the whole cliche, you know, boring old fuck I'm gonna die, boring old guy, you know, who is sick of his life. Then
Yeah.
what a retard. And then next day, you know, something crazy happens to him. But this, you know, it just happened. Everything just happens. There's no explanation to anything, right? And then they just go on with it. That's what pissed me off the most. They just, you know, okay, whatever. Let's just keep going. You know,
But that's
ignore the fact that no one has any idea how they got here. Let's just keep going with the story. Cool.
Yeah,
I think what
that's great.
I think what me and Lester were running off with is because as soon as we saw like the UI that was in there,
Yeah,
we just
yeah.
immediately thought Sword Art Online, and we
Yeah,
just
yeah,
went
well,
with it.
that like the UI and stuff clearly shows it's a game. There's a guild chat, the friends list, all that stuff. That was done well, but
Yeah.
it doesn't explain why they're there. It doesn't explain. I mean, I get there needs to be a sense of mystery, you know, to keep you watching. But there's a difference between sense of mystery and laziness. This honestly just seems like
Yeah,
they
that's
couldn't be
true.
bothered with explaining them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's the hard thing about Log Horizon though is that it's really hard to not compare it to Sword Art Online because
Yeah,
it's been done before.
Yeah.
And like the thing with anime is they generally have a system where they introduce every character very slowly.
Yeah.
With
But
this-
there was just none at all.
With this, I didn't know who the main character was until like halfway through the anime because, you know, the main character is Shiro, which is the strategist. But I didn't know that until halfway through, you know. It's like
Wait, which one's Shiro? The guy with glasses?
the guy with
Yeah.
glasses, yeah.
What I did like though, which some people cannot like and some people will like, is that a lot of the fucking hell, this ping. A lot of the character designs were very plain,
Yeah.
like, but in a good way. Because in other animes, right, the main characters all look completely different to the background characters. You know what I mean? Whereas this, they actually looked. Like it's dull, but at the same time it works well. So it gives you a sense of how big the world is. You know what I mean?
I think it's more
Yeah.
it's more of they seem more a part of their world than any other anime does, if you get what I mean. They blend into their world.
Yeah. And yeah, so you don't really know who's the main character, which is that's a pretty big flaw in an anime.
It's a big flaw, but yet again, with an anime like this where you don't really want, like, for me, I don't really care who the main character is because from what I've seen so far, I like most of the characters.
Yeah.
And like to me, it didn't really matter who the main character was. Although I would have liked an introduction to the characters to actually be able to follow the story. Like right now, it's either we're just gonna do like a lot of stories with each character, or we're just gonna follow this one guy and we don't know what's happening yet. So
Yeah. Overall thoughts for everyone?
Do we give it a rating, like out of 10?
Yeah,
you can. Why not? Like honestly, I think I more or less give it either a 6.5 or 7. Like I'm not too sure about it yet, but I will keep watching it just because. Like I kept watching the first episode, so might as well keep watching.
Yeah. Well, I would personally give it a 5. maybe less. Because if it's less, then most of the time it usually means I'm not gonna watch it. But I've seen animes not impressed me at the start, and then I've kept pushing through, and it's gotten better. Like, what's the series with a lot of the Japanese gangs, the dollars and the gold somethings?
No clue.
What
You know-
the fuck are you talking
Oh,
about?
okay, it was a good anime. I don't remember what it was called, but it was gangs and stuff. It was really boring, but yeah, maybe this is gonna get better.
Yeah.
But the thing
It's
with
definitely
Sword
something to
Art,
keep your eye on. That's what you're trying to say.
yeah. The thing with Sword Art was that it was just the first episode drew me in so well. I mean, it was really rushed. It was
Yeah,
rushed.
it
They
was
could have
rushed.
expanded the first episode over even 2 or 3 episodes at most, but
Mm.
yeah, they did that one well. This one, I'm hoping there's a twist, a crazy twist in episode
Yeah.
2 or something, but at the moment, I can't see myself, going out
Yeah.
of my way to
Well,
watch it.
actually, I tell you what I'm hoping. I'm hoping this anime doesn't have huge time skips like Sword Art Online does.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, I was really
Um,
annoying.
For me, it was actually it seemed like an anime that I could invest myself into, just because as a formal sort of writer sort of person, I could see like the different elements coming together, and I
Yeah,
could see
definitely.
the different characters all going into different directions and all that sort of stuff.
Well,
But
yeah, there's
I can
definitely a lot
see
of
that
potential.
there is definite rush to it, but there is always potential, and I can actually put myself into this anime compared to others. So I'd
Yeah.
actually give it about 7.5 to about 8.
Oh,
Yeah, that makes
daring.
sense.
It is very daring.
What
I'm
anime is this?
very invested in its future.
What
Log
anime is this?
Horizon.
Well, Moto's
Oh,
in
Log
his own
Horizon.
world, so.
What are your
Horizon.
thoughts, Moto, if you can?
Lock Horizon to my perspective, it was an alright
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's
of
right.
Yeah, it was alright.
what was it? Of Sword Art Online, because Sword Art Online, if you think about it, the genre of it was pretty new to us, that's why we got
Yeah.
hooked into it and stuff.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
exactly. Yeah.
yeah, and then like season 2 haven't even comes out yet, and already there's like season 3 hasn't come out yet, but then there's already another anime that's pretty much exactly the same shit.
Yeah.
So that's why it didn't. I'm not hooked into it. It's not an anime I'll probably get used to
Yeah.
or anything like that. It just be like an anime that I have experienced before.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, there was
yeah.
.hack sign. That was kind
It
of
was
bad.
it was alright. It was
Yeah.
alright. To my opinion,
Well-
my opinion, yeah.
We should probably keep moving on.
Alright, well, anyways, the second one is pretty much the hype for this season. Kill la Kill. It's the Shigeki no Kyojin of this season.
That is
And-
true.
And, okay, so the story was with me, Moto stayed up to 3 o'clock in the morning, and he woke me up via Facebook to watch it at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh
And
crap!
I don't know if we were just really tired, but we found it very hilarious.
Like I wasn't even stoned.
Like,
That
Moto
time.
wasn't even stoned and he found it hilarious. Like,
It's funny when, especially, spoilers alert, okay, spoiler alert, but especially when she fell down that little trapdoor, and then there's a whole bunch of junk there, and all of a sudden there's a suit that wanted to be on her,
all of a
and
sudden,
it started
all of
full on molest her and everything.
a
ripped
sudden
out
her
her
uniform
clothes.
wanted to fucking rape her. Like,
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Like, holy shit.
yeah, okay, well,
Is-
so,
I'm
some
just
things
wondering
about,
why it only has one eye.
Yeah, what is it? But whatever. Okay, so everyone should know that Kill la Kill was made by the creators of Gurren Lagann.
I love
No.
Gurren Lagann.
I
Just gotta
only
put
got
that
to
out there. It's a
episode.
great series. Beautiful series.
I only got to episode 5 of Gurren Lagann.
It was
'cause I
I
amazing.
found
got
it
to about
boring.
episode 7 and I dropped it.
And
Not
I
even
dropped it.
close. I loved it.
So I can't really base it off I can't really base what Kill la
Of
Kill
a
is gonna
foreknowledge
be
of Gurren Lagann sort of
of
thing.
Gurren
yeah.
Lagann because I didn't really find it entertaining. Like like Lincoln, you've watched Gurren Lagann, haven't you?
Yeah, but then again, oh, son of a bitch. I've only watched like literally 2 minutes of the
Kill la Kill.
killer. But
No,
now that you mentioned that it was made, jeebus, made by the people who made Gurren Lagann, I can totally tell that because of the art style.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not one of those animes where, you've got the protagonist who wants to like this is a spoiler. You've got a protagonist who wants to have revenge on behalf of her father, and what surprises me, but is that it's very, for lack of a word, it's very Japanese.
say-
If you get what I mean, it's something only the Japanese would do in an anime. If you get what I mean.
You mean
You
very
don't-
typical? Do you mean very typical? Is that what
No,
you're
I
trying to
mean
get at?
as in, what type of other anime or cartoon would actually show a girl getting raped by a uniform? Not a lot. And what's the
True, true.
And for me, it's more of, did I like it because it was funny, or did I like it because it was so bad that it was funny?
Mm.
Like I remember,
I'm actually going to jump to his defense because, I mean, I do see that there are some story elements which is just like, where the heck did that come from? And it's like pulled out of the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
But there are other points where you can see like there's been a lot of thought put into the backstory of this sort of stuff.
yeah,
I mean, the uniform, I have no idea where it came from, and it's probably just a plot. It's probably just a plot just to get you guys to look at this sort of anime. But
yeah.
getting all of the storyline just like beforehand, just from her walking through the town and seeing all those different people, it makes sense towards her character, but it builds a bit too much towards hers, and almost there's nothing to the rest of the characters other than that they're all powerful and all that sort of stuff, and they have all massive uniforms and all that.
The writing to me seemed a bit off, because I remember when she was walking through the town, there was a kid who wanted to steal her melon, and then she referred to something, not melon, her lemon, and she referred to something like, "Oh, you want to steal this
he
lemon
wanted
and
to steal
experience."
something, and then he just like completely missed because she like made sure that he couldn't steal her
Yeah.
actual money, and he pulled the lemon.
And then she said something like, "Oh, you stole the lemon because you want to experience your first kiss or something like that." And it's like, you know,
That's
because
exactly
out of
why it's
nowhere,
kinky.
just,
it's a very kinky anime. Exactly what Moda said. It seems like a very kinky anime for what it is.
It's
yeah.
like to my opinion, like to my favor, yeah. And my type of anime is romance, but this anime have absolutely no romance in it, and it's actually pretty good. Like to me, if it's not romance, sorry for those who don't watch romance, okay, but
It's fine.
it actually hooks me into it.
Yeah. It hooked me into it as well, but that's the thing. I don't know if I like it because of what it is. I think I liked it because it was so bad that it's funny.
Yeah.
But-
That was the reason why. And also,
I mean-
the animation is
That
beautifully done. You know, it's
I like
pretty
that.
good.
I like the animation. Animation is really
Yeah,
good.
it's actually pretty good. Yeah. So,
So
if I would give it a rating right now, so far, I give it an 8 out of 10. I reckon.
so far for the
8
first
out of 10.
episode, 8 out of 10.
For
I'm,
me,
maybe
uh,
7.
That's
Maybe
not
7.
my sort of score.
I'm sticking towards around. I'm sticking towards 7, 6. It's impressed me, but it's we'll have to see for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
For me, I would actually have to go to about 6.5, 6. Just because there are some points where they've told you a story and then it's like cut off at some point, because it's like she's getting revenge for her father and you have no idea who her father is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
the first episode, but it just she
Seemed kinda
seems to
rushed.
lack a goal other
Yeah.
than I will fight.
It seems
Which
kinda
for some
rushed,
people might be
yeah.
normal, but I need a bit more of a reason to go bashing the crap out of someone than just I want to bash the crap out of someone or something like that.
Yeah. How old are you, Lincoln?
I didn't watch it. Remember?
Oh, that's right. You didn't watch it, did you?